as the players trot out onto the pitch. The Barcelona anthem can be heard around the Camp Nou, and as always, all cameras, all eyes on Leo Messi, who will be lining up alongside Luis Suarez and Gerard Deulofeu in attack today. It's not by any means a Valles. Just go up the steps and out towards the dugouts, the players greeting each other. Last chance saloon, it would appear, for Malaga tonight, but really nobody expects them to have too much tonight, as they did twice last season. The players, they'll have to be surprising, include Marc Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Sergio Roberto, Javier Mascherano, Samuel Umtiti, Lucas Digne. The midfield forming up.
Brilliant. I remember making the point earlier on in the season, at last Barcelona have got a proper right back, because let's face it, Sergio Roberto isn't a right back, he's a midfielder, and we've been seeing Sergio Roberto, when he does play now, is playing at right back.
Here's the lineup for Mitchell's last stand, or one of them. Andres Prieto makes his debut in goal, taking over from Roberto Jimenez at the back. Rosales, Luis Hernandez, Paul Baicen. It is in honour of the fires in Galicia and Portugal. As so many of the members of this Malaga side did at Real Madrid's youth academy and reserve side. Today playing alongside Leo Messi and Suarez in attack. There you can see how solid looking the Malaga defence is straight away, but getting through almost immediately, and the ball in the back of the net from Deulofeu, and it stands. Certainly Deulofeu celebrating, the whole Malaga defence rooted to the ground there. Andres Prieto complaining to the linesman, the referee. Pablo Gonzalez has a look over at his assistant. The Malaga players are absolutely lost for words. It's 1-0 to Barca, 2 minutes gone. Gerard Deulofeu answering his critics in the opening moments. Mitchell cannot believe it. What happened there, Duncan McMahon?
Well, it's the worst possible start. It's brilliant build-up from Football Club Barcelona. This pass from Andres Iniesta for Digne takes the deflection. It's clearly gone out. How have they missed that? It's about half a yard over the line.
It came off Roberto Rosales. He wasn't sure where the ball had gone, but when he turns round, you can see the ball still out of play. It's taking advantage of the situation by Barcelona. Spirit have they got? What kind of spirit is there in the dressing room? Let's have a look as Roland tries the shot, didn't quite catch it, and Javier Mascherano said,
which should never have stood within 2 minutes.
Barca failed to get the corner away. Roland goes down. The referee points for a goal kick. It's not even that surprising. Back to Andres Iniesta, dips it into the box, and a moment of hesitation there from the keeper. Goal kick given. It was now Leo Messi. Messi goes on one of his jinking diagonal runs. Iniesta backheeler, first time to Digne. Digne slings the cross, and it's blocked by Luis Hernandez. Beautiful football from Leo Messi there.
Really good football from Barca, but excellent defending. Really, really good interception from Luis Hernandez.
But he's got Peñaranda with him. Juan Carr on the overlap. Juan Carr's cross is a good one. And that's a brilliant counter-attack from Malaga. Just failing to put it away at the last minute, Chori Castro. But that's the best chance of the game, Duncan, so far.
It is, and it's really well worked. It's an excellent breakaway from Diego Roland. He's their star, no question about it. If he performs well,
I think there would be that kind of patience, but there isn't always in football as Messi breaks forward. Still, Messi's got options. Suarez arriving on the left. Ball. Plenty of time to look up and choose his man. He chooses Leo Messi, and why not? Still Messi, he's got Suarez free. Lays it off finally for Suarez. Suarez hasn't got an option. He waits Deulofeu to keep the attack going. Besides, he can't get beyond. Juan Carr feeds one through to Rakitic. Minutes of this first half. Keco. Rosales got plenty of time and space. He didn't see the arrival of Peñaranda. It's Chori Castro who finally got the volley. It was blocked, but what a huge opportunity there. And Rosales didn't see his compatriot. Chori Castro plays it back to Sergio Roberto. And now Marc Ter Stegen under pressure from Roland, who puts the ball out. 45-minute mark. And there is the half-time whistle. It's Barcelona 1, Malaga 0. Well, if you ever needed an argument for whether or not the side are behind their beleaguered coach or not, I think him, especially when he burst onto the scene at the beginning of last season, linking up very well with De La Fera. The players one there, directed by Rosales. The thinks about shooting straight into the chest of Mark ter Stegen, but it was on target. And Barca, one or two things to think about.
Behind the defender, he'd completely lost the Malaga centre-back.
Well, here's Messi again on the ball. Gets into the area, tries a shot. It's palmed away by Prieto and to gather it in. Here's that Messi move. It's forced wide. It looked as though he'd lost the chance of a shot, but forced the save out of Prieto.
Good save. City in a couple of matches as well.
There's Leo Messi. Feeds it off to Iniesta and brings it under control, and the ball in the back of the net. Took a deflection, Andres Iniesta with the goal, and Barca make it 2-0. And is there any coming back from this for Mitchell's Malaga? Andres Iniesta doesn't get among the scorers too often, but he's got an important one now. It's his first goal of the season, and the Camp Nou with a reason to celebrate. The legend of the Camp Nou, Andres Iniesta, and it's an important goal too. Mascherano started it, picking up Messi. Iniesta took one touch, and it's not an easy finish. He's got Rosales blocking him, and it actually just comes off the bottom of Rosales' boot. That lifts the ball off the air and over the top of Andres Prieto. 2-0.
Yeah, he gets a bit fortunate, doesn't he, Iniesta? Looked like he struck it nicely with his left foot, and as you mentioned, the first touch is perfect, and it's what gives him the space and the ability to strike the ball on target.
What they call here a run-run that goes around the crowd, a kind of nervous tension that's often picked up by the players themselves. Luis Suarez showing strength there, just missing the target, putting it into the side netting. That's a typical Luis Suarez reception and turn and shot there from the edge of the box. Does really well to stay on his feet, bullies his way beyond Paul Bicet. The shot just wide, and again beyond him. Lovely skill from Chori. Gets the cross in, Titi loses his ground. Keko's shot, there's complaint or an appeal for handball. Keko's shot blocked by Digne. According to Digne's reaction, in the face, and the rebound straight. It's always the first change, isn't he? And that has to rankle a little bit.
I'm a big Gerard De La Fera fan. I think he's been excellent since he's returned, but he didn't have a good game today.
First couple of touches already for former Swansea player Borja Baston. And the Leo Messi, Sergio Roberto. The first touch takes him away from Rosales into the box, pulls it back for Suarez, who misses an open goal. Suarez with a wry smile on his face. He's going to have to apologise there for Sergio Roberto. What a brilliant run. The first time Sergio Roberto has moved from right back into midfield, and he creates Barca's best chance of the second half, goal excluded.
Well, we've seen Sergio Roberto do this, haven't we? Time and again, just burst.
Flicked in by Juanpi, not too far away. And it's Luis Hernandez. He's been really impressive today, Luis Hernandez. Done a good job at the back, and one of Malaga's best chances just then coming off his head.
Yeah, it was a rare opportunity to see Malaga and the Barca half in, because Paulinho hasn't come on in the Busquets role at all, and in fact I think we'll probably see Rakitic go back into the Busquets role, and it'll be Paulinho and Iniesta as the more attacking midfielders. He's a box-to-box player, he's big, he's tough, he's good in the air, and he's been a good signing.
Leo Messi bursting through, he's obstructed there by Luis Hernandez. The referee lets him get away with that one. Juancar whips the cross in. Keko and Rosales coming in. Juanpi didn't quite catch it. No problems for Mark ter Stegen. We're in the final 10 minutes. Round of applause for Luis Suarez. Not exactly a standing ovation.
Well, no, it's not exactly been a standing ovation performance from him.
It hasn't.
Especially with that miss. It's for a striker, for their confidence and for their all-round game.
Oh, it's a great run from Sergio Roberto. jinking in the area past a couple of defenders. The shot on the left foot always going wide. Big round of applause for the run, though. He's desperate. Here's Leo Messi. Gets into the area. Dummies a shot, pauses, looks for the 1-2 with Paulinho. Prieto hesitated, and in the end, as Paulinho puts the ball over. But once again, Messi showing how he likes to collaborate with the newer players. We've seen this on a couple of occasions, how he looks for Paulinho. There's obviously some kind of understanding there.
There's a connection there, no doubt.
Gets it back towards Messi, and Keiko had done a tremendous job of getting back and anticipating. It's lost though by Rosales. It falls to Paulinho and is palmed away for a corner by Andres Prieto.
He's looked really good, hasn't he, since he came on, sharp. Paulinho. Sharp and good movement, strong in possession, creating chances, energetic, I think you'd say as well.
Yeah, without a doubt, enjoying himself. Of Valencia, who also got a huge win today. That one falling very nearly for Messi. It's in the back of the net. The whistle, I think, had gone. And that one won't stand. Whether it actually came off Messi or Rosales' boot in the end there, I'm not sure. Doesn't look too happy, Leo Messi.
Well, he thought he'd scored. I think it's a foul against Paulinho that's been given.
Plays it wide. Getting into the area, Chori Castro. No problems. A beautiful little back healer finds him once again. Messi's ball is brilliant to Alcácer. The flag up for offside. Alcácer can't get it beyond Andres Prieto anyway. What a pass from Leo Messi.
It's the weight on the pass. Look at the weight.
Performance today, which has just been brought to an end by referee Pablo González, with the final score: Football Club Barcelona 2, Malaga 0.